Hey guys, it's Misty with the Cahal Crew here. We are at the Hotel San Carlos in downtown Phoenix. See, I have my mask on. Social distancing and masks. I'm going to take you on a tour of our room. We are in room 314. Here we have a closet. Here is the main room. We ended up getting 2 beds because we thought Vivian was going to be with us, but she's ended up not being with us, so we just have 2 beds. Fancy little desk there. And of course, the bathroom. We always must check out the bathroom. Check out the tile on this floor. It's really cool looking. Let's check out the tub. Ooh, that's a nice deep tub. Hi. So anyway, we signed up to go on the ghost tour tonight, so we're going to be doing a ghost tour at 8:30. We're going to be able to take you guys places that we wouldn't normally be able to go because of the COVID. We're going to be going up to the 7th floor. We're going to be going into the basement. Apparently there's a well here also. So we're going to get the whole shoot and shebang on video just for you. Alright, we're going to go talk to Jenna. She's in the room next door to us. It's cold?
Well, yeah, it is cold, but I said it's so cold.
Oh, okay.
Are you going in her room?
Housekeeping! Jenna got 2 beds too.
Oh.
Jenna's going to sleep on both beds tonight, right?
I'm
going to push them together.
I'm going to hop back and forth from one to the other.
So what do you think of this place?
I think it's really cool.
I can the pool.
No. Did you go there already?
Yeah, we can go out there.
Okay. Yeah. I can see where back in the day why this was considered such a prestigious hotel because it's really fancy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
you can see the little details and stuff, and it's funny because I was walking down to the pool and there's somebody in the room and they were talking kind of loud, and he goes, you know, to stay in a place like this back in the day, you had to have old money, like you had to have a lot of money, but it had to be old money. And he was talking about the hotel and stuff, and I was walking by, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I found it ironic because on when I was reading about the hotel on Google, and people had put in reviews in there, and someone said the rooms are dated.
Well, no kidding.
Historic. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's like you're stepping back in time.
Yep,
Like
exactly.
the place I want to go to in Bisbee.
Yeah.
They have the Copper Queen.
Oh, I want to go there
That's
too.
haunted. And then I want to go to the where they have that trailer park where you're literally stepping back in time, and they have like these little trailers that you stay in. It's like $85 a night, and they have all the old appliances. Yeah, it's total retro. It's so cute.
Record players, old TVs.
So I was thinking maybe we could go like a weekend and one night stay at the trailers and then one night stay at the hotel.
Where's that place at?
In Bisbee.
In Bisbee.
Oh,
yeah.
it's by there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're
Yep.
both in Bisbee. And that's how I seen about the Copper Queen, is because I was reading about the other place first. And then they were saying that they had haunted tours and stuff there too. And that's making that like, okay. You can hear people when they talk though, so this place isn't like that. So I'm sure.
They'll hear our spirit box going off in the middle of the night.
Yeah. With a REM pod.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
So,
K2 meters.
What did the plan, since it's like 5, did you say that you were hungry? Do you want to go
I'm
eat?
beyond hungry.
Okay, so what we can probably do, because there's a couple places around here we can see what they have. Then if not, we can probably go somewhere, but we can see what they have here first. And then set up everything initially and then go to the tour. And hopefully we can take, like...
I'm sure we can take our gear with us.
Okay. And we'll wear our shirts.
We'll wear our
the
shirts
tour.
for the tour.
Yeah. That's huge. I didn't even know they were going to do that. So
I didn't either. I saw that and I'm like,
I'm really excited about that, yeah.
Yeah, me
because
too.
It'll be fun.
That'll get
Because that's exactly what we wanted to do, is we wanted to be sure that we went to the basement
Mhm.
and stuff. And
I didn't know there was a
around.
well here.
I didn't either until she said that.
Yeah. So that's going to be really cool. We'll take the K2 meters with us and see if we get any hits around that well.
Okay, so let's go ahead and lock up and let's go down.
Alrighty.
Nice eating.
So Jenna's got the K2 meters out in her room and they're going crazy, so we're going to go check it out. These guys are sitting in the middle of the bed, just going off like nobody's business. See? They're in the middle of the bed. Shoot, we gotta get ready to go downstairs. All right, we're getting ready to go on the ghost tour. We're gonna take you along with us. There you go.
Hey, we're getting ready to do the tour, the haunted tour at the San Carlos. It's a really nice place. From back in the day, where Marilyn Monroe stayed. And a video. Chandeliers are gorgeous. I'm just waiting for about 20 more minutes to do the tour.
Welcome to the Hotel San Carlos. My name is Anthony. I am one of the guest hosts around here, and I just we all wear different hats, so it's not on the tour guide.
Nice. Nice to meet you.
A little bit about the hotel. It has been here since March 20th of 1928 was the day it opened. Prior to that, on the site, the first schoolhouse in Phoenix, a one-room and third-floor building was constructed on this property originally back in 1874. That gave way to a two-story structure in 1879, I believe. They enlarged that a couple times before that closed in 1916. So the construction of the hotel started in 27 and it completed in 1928.
Oh, wow.
It had ballroom, card room, sunrooms. The hand-operated elevators, that was a new thing back then. They were the first ones in the Southwest to actually have the hand-operated elevators. They built it with air conditioning even at the time. And I'll explain how they did that in a little while when we get downstairs. But yeah, so the hand-operated elevators, and it became a most popular midtown spot for local celebrities and motion picture stars as well. If they've got a star on the sidewalks out here by the hotel, they've been guested in the hotel at some point in the last 90 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Several of them, we have suites named after several of them. Marilyn Monroe, that's probably the most asked about suite.
Okay, cool.
Midwest suite, and Spencer Tracy up on the 7th floor. So yeah, we've got a lot of different suites for that. The copper on the doors for the elevators themselves are only about 5 years old, but the copper is still 1920. That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yes. The family that owns this hotel has owned it since the early 70s. They do can, so they try to keep the hotel as original and historically accurate as they can. So pretty much what you see, minus a few modifications here and there, is what people saw back in 1928. The marble floor that we're standing on, that's also original. If you were to import this quality mill, guys told me the other day it's like $2,500 a square foot.
Oh, wow.
For this quality of travertine. And again, it's original, so it's everything here is, to keep it as original as they can. Questions so far?
No?
No? All right, let's move on in there.
Yeah, I have another couple in my room. I should have brought them.
No, it's okay. So I've done this before. It's really cool. I'm just gonna, I wanna look at it. I'm gonna, every once in a while.
I know that.
We're the ghost thing.
Yes, too. Oh, wow.
All right, so if you're here for the ghost tour, I assume you have heard the legends in the hotel of Haunted, right?
Yes.
All right, we call this area the ghost lounge because you can see it's set up for a restaurant and a bar. We rent it out for banquets, parties, things like that. If people are interested in doing that, they can.
Oh, fun.
But they call this the ghost lounge because there are infamous ghosts that supposedly haunts the seventh floor. They live on the dance floor. And I'll get to her just in a little while, but again, just as you see it now is how it was back then. The only difference was the bar was not put in 1928. Because why? Prohibition.
Prohibition.
So yes, the bar was added in 33, but again, this is where all the celebrities and everybody would come and spend their evenings and just relax. Over here, we'll walk down through here. I'm going to stand behind the bar and you guys, everybody can go down here.
This is so cool. I don't know what that's for.
A few weeks ago, when the restrictions were still tighter on as far as restaurants and bars or whatever, Chancellor Gabbard was utilizing this space. It was kind of nice just to see people sitting at the bar again on a regular basis. But then once they go back to their own, they did. But in here, and throughout the hotel, you'll see all kinds of old historic photographs. That one behind you is from, it's 1937, the Rodeo of Rodeos Parade. And you can see the Santa Carlos right there, then the security building, and the West Patrol up there behind it. Where it sells owls around that building is shown over there, it's just where a subway was now. So up there, that is, there's a close-up version of that on the 7th floor, so you can read that when we get up there. But it's talking about Ernesto Miranda, for whom the Miranda rights were named.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because back in March of '63, he decided to abduct her and assault a woman as he was driving up and down Central Monroe. And he assaulted her and then he dropped her off at home. He was arrested for it, but I guess because of the way they got the confession out of him, it wasn't admissible. So that's why we have, if you ever have the misfortune of being arrested, that's why you get it, you're right. That one over there that you're looking at, that is a brief information about our legendary ghost, Miss Jensen. She was a young woman who checked in here right after the hotel opened in 1928. She was supposed to marry her boyfriend, who was a bellhop in another hotel. By the time she got here, he called it off. And so, overcome with depression and just, I guess, a lot of faith had dealt her, she wrote out 3 different notes and then made her way up to the rooftop, and she jumped off the roof on the Monroe.
Oh, wow.
So they say that she's the guest who never left. That's why we call this the ghost. Any questions so far?
Nope.
Now the mirror is behind you on that wall. I understand people have told me before that when this has been open as a restaurant and bar, sometimes they have a hard time keeping the closing staff at night because of the shadows that they see in the mirrors.
Oh, that's cool.
I personally have never tested that theory. I've heard in different times I would work in the overnight shift for whatever reason, and it's always night, between 2 and 3 every time. One of the most recent time I heard, that sound like the barstool being moved across the that noise right there. I was sitting out there at 3 in the morning, there was nobody else in the hotel but me. It was right after the pandemic shut everything down, so I absolutely only lived in the building. And yet I'm still hearing noises like that. So I just kind of figured, oh, you know what? They're over here doing their thing. Just let me hopefully they clean up after themselves, and I'll go back out to the desk and sit there and do mine. That was that and a few other, you know. One time I heard a crash like that. Again, nothing had fallen or was damaged. No explanation for it, but again, I just rolled it off and went on about my way.
Oh wow.
But,
Crazy.
right, if you don't have any other further questions in here, we're going to work our way back out to the lobby and we're going to go downstairs to the basement.
Oh great. Yes, the basement is where we want to go. So cool. That's right. This is really not big. Oh, interesting. I see that. It's spiking. It's on yellow.
Temperature detector.
Oh, okay.
It's hot.
Yeah, so that's why.
Hi.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I would feel bad for paramedics whenever somebody calls at 911 from the room and they come in here and trying to bring their stretchers in there. I'm like, boys, you guys are hurt. You're gonna have to go up and get them and carry them down. And then, yeah. You found the children. Is that a post-mortem picture? You know, it kind of looks like it. To my understanding, they are the children of the original owners of the hotel. Oh, really? Yes. So imagine my surprise when I am 1 week shy of my 2-year anniversary here. So shortly after I started, back behind there's an employee staircase that we used to come up and down.
Okay, got to see that.
So this is my from housekeeping or maintenance or whatever the reason why I come down here. They did not tell me what I was expecting. There I just come bounding down the steps and I round the corner and that's what greets me. Yeah, it took me a while before I could walk past that picture without getting all weirded out by it. But because to me it looks like their eyes following me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's still the employee.
That thing's freaking out.
Totally freaking out, guys.
Yeah, it is. Getting hotter, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and people, you know, especially this time of year, but year-round people come in wanting to do ghost hunting and things like that. Yeah, my general thought on that is, as long as you're not disturbing the other guests and you don't make a mess and you don't damage anything in the room, you might as well enjoy it. You know, get your equipment out and run all your tests and whatever. And if you find something cool, let me know. Email it to me so I can see it as well.
Oh, most definitely, we'll be happy to.
All right, so the boards here on the wall. The owner of the hotel, General Malikian, toured an old mine in Florence, Arizona, and he bought these boards, brought them here with the intention of making this a disco down here.
A disco?
But fortunately, the family talked him out of it, and disco died a few years later.
Oh, wow.
Okay, as you look around, I mean, this is not a space for tall people. So if any, tall people dancing and getting drunk down here, I can imagine. There's a number of concussions and things like that that would happen. I think great. Yeah. I mean, the low clearance sign, I don't have to worry about that. I don't bump my head a lot, but but still, I'm sure other people might. So. All right, we're gonna work our way down this way.
There's stuff going on right here. I know, put your bullet down there, that looks scary. Oh. Yeah, that's really scary too. Okay, I'm not gonna go down there.
Alright, so down here, this area here is, the pipes travel all the time. Sometimes it's for the restaurants, other times when I'm down here, the restaurants shouldn't be doing it, they're not there. So I don't know why they rattle it again. I just kind of, I finally got used to it. But one thing about it is the way there's our security cameras all over the property, especially down in here with the way the lights and the shadows are. You'll think there's people down here all the time, when there's not. And one night I came in to do the overnight shift, and I figured it was every person that I was taking over for. She said, "Oh, look at the camera." She said, "There's someone down in the basement." Okay, fine. That happens once in a while. People sneak in and they get down here. Luckily, but not knowing what I was encountering, I came down here with my can mace, my taser, and the stick. You just because as a kid, you just never know. And come to find out, it was just the shadows. But I swear, it looked like they would. The way we saw it on the camera, it looked like there would have been a man standing right behind it. So, the other things, back in the days like May West and the movie stars when they would stay here, a lot of times they'd have their drivers just bring them down here through the loading dock, and that way they could get out of their vehicles and onto the elevators and go up to their room without having to deal with the public. Now the original well that they dug for the school, that is still over here in the corner. We'll get there here in just a moment. The story behind that I've never been able to verify is supposedly there were some children there and fell and fallen into the well and drowned. So again, the story is that you'll hear the kids running up and down hallways down here. I've never experienced it, but I'm not going to say.
He's heard it.
Yeah, okay, so I was going to say, I wouldn't rule it out because people say they have, so.
Biggest skeptic on the planet.
All right.
He owns it.
It's always 3 in the morning, isn't it? Yeah.
That's the witching hour.
Yeah, it's witching hour. Always a time. That's how they came up with the air conditioning systems they had even back in 28. They tapped into that, and then along with that, they also, in all the rooms, some of them still have the faucets, but all the rooms at one time had a third faucet above the sink for 24-hour chilled water that ran direct to the guests. Okay. So the rooms that still have them, that part isn't hooked up anymore, but they leave it as a whole history on that. Yeah, so that's been over since 1874.
Oh, 1874.
Yeah.
Oh, finally slowed down just a little bit.
It stopped for a minute over there.
Okay, whoever wants to go first. Yeah.
Here's number one, so here's number one.
Number one.
Oh my God, I can't.
Oh my
My
goodness.
face is broken out so bad.
Mine too.
Oh, and I get my jaw.
You know what floor to go to?
I have no idea what floor they're going to.
I think you're going all the way to the top. You said this is the one that goes all the way to the top.
Okay, so that's 7. Yeah, there's on the number. Did you say 7?
I started it.
Yeah.
You should see what I have in my room.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, it's on red now? Huh. Cool. It's so hot down there. Oh my gosh. Man.
Wait for the other one.
Ghost in over there and see if you get anything.
Over where?
Paisley said that the ghost just got off. That's funny. Let's try this again. It should be the same one, but like we're never getting to the top floor. We're gonna be stuck down here now, guys. Yeah. I'm hearing shit over here. They do not look like happy campers, and it's that one. But he said only this one, right?
I don't know. I'm saying we tried, I guess.
Let's see.
Unless
Say.
this one's gonna come.
Oh, did it finally open?
He's with it.
We are very scared we're going to be stuck down here.
Oh, no, I haven't left anybody in the basement yet,
Yeah, I kept on opening and closing. We're like, okay, the ghosts are getting off.
Okay, well, in the interest of full disclosure, I was at yachts. I pushed the lobby button first. Instead of coming back down to the basement, so I stepped out of the lobby, I'm like, wait a minute.
You're like, where is everybody? Oh, wait, they're in the basement. I was saying you have the key to let us on that floor, so we could have got on anyway. Oh, it's nice and cool up here. Look at it, it's going off. Damn.
Okay, so again, here's the little information thing about our next memorandum, if anybody wants to actually be able to read that a little closer. We're up here, room 720, that's where we're going, because that's the room that Miss Jensen was staying in.
That is so cool.
Sure.
It's me.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Their pacemaker.
I was making sure the elevator wasn't doing something, but that's fine. But anyway, so Miss Jensen, she was in room 720, she writes out her note, her letters about 1:15 in the morning, and at 2:45 she came out here, went up the stairway, up to the roof, and off she went.
720.
So this is
720.
720, and probably people are going to ask me to down. Because everybody always wants to come and stay there,
I know, I tried.
Yeah, we're still,
Yeah,
right now we're still not ready anything above the 3rd floor just due to the slowdown of the business, so we're
That's nice and cool right here.
I
know.
Let's see if Miss Jensen around tonight.
Well, I guess we'll see. Are we going in there? Yeah, we're going in there? Yeah. Bring it on, Miss Jensen. Oh. Oh, this is so cute. What the heck? And did she jump out the window?
No, she went up to the
She went up to the top. I was like, okay. This is so cute though, right? A lot of activity in here, guys. Okay, so I'll go out and you guys can come in because it's small. So I'll let all you guys go in. I'll go out here.
That's the problem with a 92-year-old hotel room.
Can't have a party in there.
It's a beautiful hotel though.
Oh my gosh. Gorgeous.
Like I said, I'm here almost 2 years now, and every day I still walk in the doors and I'm like, wow.
Does old man Malikian still come in?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's still alive, and I saw him here about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw him the other day, I saw him like about 2 weeks ago at the bank. Yeah, yeah.
Spencer Tracy's room. Spencer Tracy's room. Now that's a pretty view. Oh, Spencer Tracy has 2 rooms. That's a pretty view. As long as you don't make us jump, I'm good. I can go up as long as I'm not falling down.
Use the handrails as you're going up the stairs, they're steep. So, be careful with that.
Okay, up we go. How many people's watching, babe? Okay, I got that.
Be careful, watch your step. There's a lot of steps and height changes on there.
Wow.
Still vacant.
I keep telling them, I'll move into it.
So when I stayed
Ooh.
here,
Whoa. I know. Soft spot.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because there's nothing. If you go that way, there's nothing.
That is sick.
Could you imagine jumping from right here? No.
If I can fly, yes.
Oh my god. I am getting butterflies. Ah.
He's super cool.
Oh my goodness.
Now before all the buildings went up, can you imagine what the view would have been like from up here?
Oh my gosh. Can only imagine. You would actually just pay for the view,
Yeah, you would.
honestly.
It's funny that the hotel's right here by Chase Bank, because I just live over there. So if I look out my kitchen window, I can see the bank from my house. It's the penthouse. We'll go in there in just a minute. We don't rent this out anymore. And
Oh, wow.
You'll see why when we get in.
Okay.
Yeah.
But mainly it's a building code thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because they have to put up a
They're
panel.
paying around here.
They are.
I didn't know I was still recording. I can't see anything out here anymore. Nothing now, I know. It's not going off at all. That's crazy.
Wow. That is nuts.
We're stuck on the 7th floor.
Can we get room service up here?
you go right down this hallway and it starts going off again. That's kind of freaky. But it's because it's cooler down here, that's for sure. Oh, both of them are? It's definitely heavy over here, to be honest. Wow. Something going off for that. So the bottom one is the temperature one then.
Mhm.
And then the other one I'm going to check off, which is temperature.
Oh, he's here.
We're walking around. We're wandering around the halls. Okay.
I can hear on your video.
And be like, what was that noise? Wow, let me tell you. The temperature kept on changing and geez. I was just like staying on temperature. That was crazy. We're on that floor.
Alright, so this floor is where you access the pool and then where vending ice machines are, but also the reason we're here is so you can see the Maryland Monroe Suite.
Oh,
Because
cool.
that, like I said, between room 720 up there and then the Maryland Suite, those are the two most asked about rooms that we have. So, follow me.
Yay. Go ahead. Your group's up there with you.
I'm with him.
Oh, okay.
Pretend you're an emergency.
I love it. I love it.
Let's see how fancy her room was.
Sounds pretty fancy. Oh, look at the leopard carpet. Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
You gonna be alright? You gonna have like a flashback or something?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, wow. There you go, honey. Home sweet home.
Yep. Beat Madison Street Jail any day.
Oh my goodness. Look at her room. You go, Marilyn. Look at her couch.
Well, this is the room she actually stayed in.
Wow.
These two rooms here. Back then, she could, when she was staying here, she could slip out and go out to the swimming pool on Sundays without being bothered by the public.
Oh, that's true. That makes sense.
So that's why she wanted this room.
Yeah, it's closest, and then you don't walk, and nobody sees you walking from your room to the pool.
Remember I was showing you guys down in the basement, that third faucet there on the wall? That was originally for the 24-hour tail waters. I think this is pretty much, I'm sure the tile on the floor is.
Yeah.
Oh.
One thing about the owners of the hotel, when, if the tiles get cracked or something like that, they figure it just adds character to the historical part of the hotel. So, unless it just is a safety issue or something like that, just leave it be and let it add to the story.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You can see the in here where the third faucet is, but it has the cold water.
Wow. Like ice cold water?
Jeez. This is so cute.
That's probably what
She's here. Really? Your room is really nice. You're here hanging out? I can see why.
We're going out this way.
Oh, we're going out that way. We're all...
We're going out to the pool.
Wow. It's pretty. That's interesting. The closet's pretty decent size. The noises from last night on our haunted drive, that was funny.
2 restrooms. Yeah, our dad.
Where are we going? Going out. Here.
I'll walk with my husband.
Oh.
You okay?
It's just sort of surreal. That's what it should be.
Oh, I know.
Thank you.
Everybody knows how to swim.
We did have to do some work on the underside of the dirt at the beginning of the year for a beginning of spring. Yeah. We were down there and trying to work it.
Guys,
Yeah, spot. Yeah. They're trying to get me there. I'm too fat. I'll get stuck. Get somebody skinnier to do it. Like that. All right. So the original, the main Proto Hotel was put up in 1928. This part was added in '53. We're right on top of the Irish Pub.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Up here on the corner, and as well, if you go up on the deck and look back up, you can still see the faded lettering for painted where it says Hotel San Carlos Air Cooled on the walls. 2 weeks ago, I came in on a Sunday morning. And
Where?
the desk clerk went over to Rosa to get us some donuts, so she comes back and she said, "There's someone up in the corner." She said, "Yeah."
Oh. Oh, I didn't see that.
The elevator to come back down, I said, "No." I said, "Because if you walk in downstairs, you want it."
Right.
Well, how do I gotta come down these stairs? I said, "Well, that's how you got up there, wasn't it?" And I thought, boy, from my dad's mouth, from my dad right out my mouth, because that was something. You put yourself up there, you get yourself down.
Yeah, right? Right?
I don't.
Mhm.
Damn right.
Well, and I've seen pictures, back in the 50s and 60s, where they had tuxedoed waiters out here serving the guests.
Oh, wow.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't imagine wearing a tux out here in the summer heat.
I know. I'm sure it was hot even back then.
All right, well, let's head it back in there. We're going to go back to the elevators and go down to the second floor. And at this point, the other elevator works.
Oh, good. So you can both go to the second floor.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank you. Ooh. So much freaking activity.
All right, so half on this one and half on the other, and we're going down to 2. This one, I don't remember to take the elevator back down. I forgot it last night, and poor Chelsea had to walk all the way up to the 7th floor via the stairs to look in.
Did you lock us out?
You're gonna be just sitting on the elevator. I'll be waiting for them. Well, hopefully he's going on that one because he's no. Sorry, we're supposed to wait.
No, he got mine.
Oh, good. I was like, oh no. Oh wow.
This is new. New? I don't remember this.
Senators.
All right. This floor obviously is dedicated to the armed services. The owner of the hotel, General Malikian, is retired U.S. Army. He is some of the last surviving members of World War II. Most recently, he went back to Normandy for the 75th anniversary. Because he was there when the war actually ended. He was the youngest man in the room, and Eisenhower told him to relay the message back to Roosevelt that World War II was over. He was the youngest man. They wanted to tell that story, and 76 years later, he's still telling it. So, yeah, he's a fascinating guy to talk to. He doesn't come in here a lot anymore, but you'll still see him, a couple times or a couple of months here and there. Last I knew, I think he was going on another trip. I think he was going to Russia or something like that. Like I say, we should always so lucky to be that up there like that, and still getting around. Super friendly guy. Yeah, he is.
Thank you. Thank you.
For her time, she was America's most startling woman.
Oh.
Last Friday night, I had a group of four, and I don't know.
What did I get over here?
I had a bad day over. And so I came over to this group, and they're like, "Who's Mae West?" Yeah, I gave as quick and as safe for touring, kind of explanation of Mae West as I could. But after that, I said, just Google her, you'll find out.
Yeah.
She was popular.
She was quite popular.
Oh, cool.
After this, we'll like to hear, we're going to go all the way down the hall, follow it around to the right, and again to the left, and we'll go over this.
Thank you. That hall mirror, ooh, that hall mirrors is so cool. There's like nothing but like mirrors. It's so cool. Cool. Oh wow. Alexis's room. That's cool. Ooh, sorry. That's so funny. You totally scared me. I didn't know you were walking. I was like, somebody's walking that way. That's so scary. Hi.
Hi.
Have anybody watching?
I don't know.
Typically during the month of October, on weekends, while I'm looking at your tours, the hotel is going to do.
My brother keeps popping in and out.
Oh, that's funny. Like, what is she doing now?
But because of the virus this year, they stay out of town and not hold it, so they'll be back next year, they say. But after this, we'll go back down the hallway, and then when you get to the elevators, we're gonna make a left, and we're gonna end up in the governor's meeting room.
Good Lord. What? Governor's meeting here? By the elevators, you said?
Yeah.
Conference room. For the governor's meeting room? Oh, those are cool. Those doors are cool. Oh, meeting room. Governor's suite. Which one of these? Governor's suite. So it has to be just maybe this one. It doesn't say meeting room anywhere. Oh, is it? No, it's Governor's suite. Has to be that one, I guess. That's right. Oh, look at the creepy doll.
That's awful.
Creepy doll in the center of the room.
Her name is Emma. That's what people tell me.
Emma. Ooh.
And where is she from and why is she here?
She is from where we just most recently came from, the business center and the fitness center. At one time when they were remodeling all of that, they found her in a box kind of buried in the back of a closet. So I'm not exactly sure how they came to name her Emma. But the people that were on the tour last night, the lady was talking to the doll, and she thinks that the doll belonged to some girl who's like 10 to 12 years old.
Oh.
Sure, drugs on the tour?
No. I mean, we got out, every, they could both be arranged with all kinds of critters outside, you know.
So is this a real meeting room?
Yes. Yeah, this room and the senator's meeting room, they're basically the same size. This one just has the long conference tables in it, whereas the other one's got around 8 times the size.
The doll comes in on meeting.
Actually, okay, here's what I do with the doll. Normally throughout the year, she lives in a box and is tucked up nice and high out of the way in the back office. About three weeks ago, I got her out because all of the front desk staff is creeped out by her, as you can see why. So about 3 weeks ago, I got her down and I started just moving her around. You know, I'd leave her, sitting by the computer, and then I'd move her somewhere else just to mess with everybody. But yeah, ordinarily she lives in a former copy paper box above the back office there. And of course, the poor thing, she is missing her one leg from the knee on down, but wow. Anybody have any questions?
Okay. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Nope.
Well, that's yeah. And look around, look at the pillows and everything all you want up here in here. But yeah, that's what I reckon. Otherwise, we just walk back down the lobby where we started. So.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
This is very cool.
But you see what I tried to do last time. I was hoping I can drop it down in there and light up behind it real cool, but it's just too low a wattage. To do what
You need an LED, you need a little LED
Yeah.
light. You can get them at Home Depot.
Mhm.
Same.
That doll is really old, I bet, huh?
Well, I'm figuring somewhere early 1900s,
Wow.
give or take.
No, you
Okay, she's
looking
old.
doll. Oh, it stopped.
Just like that, it
Oh,
just
honey.
stopped.
The sound stopped anyways.
Yeah, they're creepy.
They went up again.
Dolls and clowns, but dolls are worse, I think.